Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mike of the Cookie and Cream Podcast. Just letting you know you can financially support the show via Patreon.com. That's Patreon.com/Cookie and Cream Pod. You can support us for as little as $2 a month. That's right. That's it. It's just $2 a month, and trust me, that goes way further than you can imagine. So we'd really appreciate your support if you enjoy what we do. We're doing 2 shows a week for everybody. We've got the Cookie and Cream Podcast, and we have Smooth Fire FM presents the Love Lounge. We're having a lot of fun. We got a lot of plans, and your support would mean the world to us. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yo, yo, yo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yo, yo, yo.
A boom, boom, boom.
Yo, yo, yo.
A boom, boom, boom.
Uh-huh. What up, player?
What up, now?
Chilling, man. How are ya?
You good?
All
Happy
right.
to be here.
Yeah, we're here, bro. We're here.
Yep.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
As usual.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it right.
Yeah.
We're going to do it hard.
And dry.
No lube.
Nope. One person told me that, like, blood is nature's lubricant.
Fuck me. Well, on second thought, don't fuck me. Christ almighty. Who are you hanging out with?
Cry makes it better. Like, dude, one of the dudes we used to play football with hit me with that. I was like, God damn, dude, I did not know you were into that shit. But apparently they were.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Facts.
What do you even say to that?
Dude, I did not say anything. It's just one of those things that you don't respond to because you don't want to agree to it because you don't want to seem, fucked up like them. But at the same time, you don't want to deny it because you don't know what they're going to do to you. Right?
It's like, I don't know, man. Jared might stab me. He does like blood.
He's fascinated with blood, and he also knows it has slick properties. So, just go to the adult warehouse like every other pervert.
Right.
You know, they give you a black bag. No one knows what's in it. So that's normal, right? What do you do? You are lost for words right now. That fucked you up.
I need a drink.
All right, well, let's do it. What have you got for
Cheers,
us,
brother? This,
Cheers.
my friend, we got a bit of gin and lime.
Oh yeah,
With a big old, perfectly round sphere of ice. I got those ice balls in the freezer.
Yep.
So, like, they, keeps the liquid cold for the entirety
Yes.
of, like, our show. The ice doesn't go away.
Yeah. Good. I like it. Just like herpes.
Okay, see,
Does
here we
herpes
go.
go
Here we
away,
go
or-
again.
Does herpes go away or does it stay? Is it forever?
I think it's forever, but you can minimize the flare-ups.
Well, just like the ice melts. As does herpes.
Cheers,
Anyway,
man.
cheers, man. Gin makes me emotional. I'm just going to forewarn you.
Oh, all right. Well, if I upset you later, try not to stab me so you can see my blood lube.
Either you like it or you don't. I prefer you don't. Yeah, that's tasty.
See how refreshing that is?
That's really good. But now I feel like,
You feel like crying?
I just feel like watching Murder, She Wrote.
What's that show? They started airing it here in Oz. It was from the States, and it was the most vomit-inducing drama. Like, it premiered, like, maybe 2 years ago.
Right.
And
Who was in it?
it's called This Is Us.
Oh, that one.
That
Yeah.
fucking pile
It
of
was
garbage.
It was like a mind fuck to watch. Like,
Man, I'll tell you what. The very first ad I saw for it.
Yep.
I typically try not to judge a cover, judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Boy, did I judge that one.
Did you?
I saw an ad for it, and I was like, there's no way I am sitting through any of that.
It was, but it was like super popular. Like it was.
It was very popular here.
Huge.
It's
just like one of the actors in it, but
like I remember I walked into the room one night. My wife briefly had it on. She wasn't really an avid watcher. She was just kind of flipping around and then kept it on for like 5 minutes.
Right.
And 5 minutes is more than enough. It was so cringy, dude.
Yeah.
Just the over dramatization of everything, and it's like you see an ad for it. Everyone's fucking crying.
Yeah, I know. Hit you in the love sector of your heart. But I mean, honestly, dude, Lost was a thing as well.
I'm proud to say I never watched it.
Same. Hey, fucking
cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone I know
watched
it.
Yeah.
And everyone I know when it came to its infamous conclusion was very, very upset.
Hated it. It was Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. As far as shitty endings go. Anticlimactic.
Yeah, dude. Like, I remember... That's a while ago now.
It was a long time ago.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like high school. Lost was on.
Yep.
Early 2000s. And yeah, I had friends like on the football team. Dude, I'm not even kidding. They showed up to practice, right?
Yep.
I remember one kid, he like walks in and he like very aggressively puts his gear bag down. He like throws it on the bench.
All right.
And we were like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's just like, "Fucking." It's like, you watch this Lost shit? And a few dudes had, and they were just like, "Bro, I know." They just go, "I know." And I'm looking at all of them, and I'm like, "What the hell are you all talking about?"
Yeah. No
and
idea.
They're like, "What do you mean? What are we talking about? Lost, bro?" And I'm like, "I've never seen it." And they're like, Reed.
You serious, Reed?
You
what the fuck,
did
bro?
not watch Lost.
You're on our team and you haven't watched Lost? What the fuck, bro?
Do you
Oklahoma's
even lift,
on Reed.
Do you even go here?
Are you poor?
You're like Kenny from South Park, bro.
Do you not have television at your house?
Oh, yeah. I forgot, Reed. Yeah, Lost is on cable.
Yeah. Oh. Can't afford cable.
What was
Can
that
you read?
on? Actually, I think that
I
was
have no idea.
normal-ass TV, like NBC or some shit.
Probably. I don't know.
I remember kids being upset, bro.
Wow.
Really upset.
Oh, well. Fuck them. Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
So how we were talking last time about Scary Movie?
Yeah.
I watched it last night.
Oh, you took my advice.
Dude, from the moment we recorded, I'm like, I have to watch it. So I left it till last minute. So I watched it last night.
Yep.
We tried to watch it with Lucas. Okay? Only because I forgot how fucking adult this shit was.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh yeah, we can watch it with him because he was Ghostface for Halloween. And we were like, we'll show him, the funny side of the Ghostface
Now,
thing.
Lucas is 11 now?
He's 10. He'll be 11 in May.
I'm just picturing the 10.
Yeah. Danae and I were sitting there like, well, this isn't okay. We thought this would be okay.
No, it's not.
But it's not. Because even some of the shit that was going on, we were like, damn, nigga. Like, I'm 36. And I was like, damn. So there was, she wanted him to watch it because, and I did too, because we want to introduce him to things that we grew up seeing and iconic shit like that. But he was doing this so often, like, plugging his ears, covering his eyes, and I'm like, this isn't a way to watch the movie, right? Like, you either have to watch it or don't.
I'd say...
Way too young, man.
I would say the earliest, I'd go 13.
Yes. Yeah,
once you hit... I think once you first get into the teen years, you've earned the right to sit down and watch, like, raunchy comedies.
You can indulge in... Because, legit, dude, I just thought it was a lot of clever puns, but it's way more than that.
It's way more than that. I was reminding you last time, I was like, bro, the amount of lines these motherfuckers crossed.
Yeah. And even we were sitting there watching it like, can't say that today. Can't say that today. can't say most of this today. Like the reporter shot a teen on her live coverage. One teen dead and kept getting annoyed. Poof, 2 teens dead. But I remember I was waiting for the thing that you told me about the black news crew.
Oh.
And yeah, it was hilarious, man. On the spot. You said that shit verbatim. Word for word. White folks dead. We getting the fuck out of here.
It's so good.
But I forgot how gay Ray was. Like, how gay he came
Oh,
across.
the shit is so hilarious, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, man, does this shirt make me look gay? No, not really.
No.
And then he like ties it in the knot.
What about this? And he does his like hand.
like bends it.
Yeah.
What about now?
No. And then I remember at the end of it, they reveal who the killers are, and he goes, "If you can't tell by now, me and Ray, blah blah blah, been behind it the whole time. And in case you haven't noticed, Ray's gay." And he's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
I ain't gay."
What?
He goes, "Yeah, Ray, you're gay." He goes, "We did stuff together." He's like, "Look, man, I ain't gay." He goes, "You sucked my dick." That ain't gay.
I just love, you see, you have to be able to sit down and appreciate the hell out of comedies like that, because you forget how different that era was.
Oh, man.
When, I don't know, society, generally speaking, in a first world nation, knew what a fucking joke was.
That's right.
Gee.
Imagine that. Well,
imagine that.
The 90s and early 2000s.
Bro.
But no more.
That movie's funny as hell. It's a joke every 5 seconds.
I want to watch Scary Movie 2 tonight.
Oh, and you know what? That one's just as good, man. That's the one with the dude with the rigor mortis hand.
Yes, that we were talking about, yeah. My strong hand.
You got to grab my strong hand, Chad.
I want to watch that because I'm looking forward to the scene where all 3 of the chicks come down the steps in slow motion. Yep. Bring it.
I just love when he's stuffing the turkey.
Oh, my God.
And he
gotta get right up in there. Oh, God.
He just...
Doesn't he?
He gets elbow deep in it. He goes, "You gotta stuff the shit out of it."
Doesn't he end up like American pieing the turkey?
He spreads the turkey legs and starts tonguing.
Oh,
he likes tonguing the turkey clit.
Doesn't he end up fucking it though? He's like,
it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
And David Cross, who I love, plays the dude in the wheelchair, and he blows himself.
Yeah, I can do it myself. He doesn't say it like that.
Might as well have.
That's what I hear though. Yeah, I can do it myself, bro.
Yeah, that when I watched it last week, it just brought all the memories back.
Yeah.
I went with my dad to the movie theater when it first came out.
How old were you?
Bro? Shit, probably 13, to be honest.
Yeah.
Probably 13.
Okay.
12 or 13.
That's what's up.
And bro, that scene when the main girl and the boyfriend, they're banging in the upstairs room at the party.
Is this the first one?
The first one.
Yep.
And he blows his load.
Like the whole house shook?
Yeah. Shoots her up to the ceiling.
And just a geyser.
Just a geyser of cum.
of the semen coming at you.
and it like sucks all the fluids out of his body. See him get all skinny?
He looks like he's being soul sucked.
He looked like, you ever see the movie Thinner?
Oh,
the
yeah.
Stephen King movie?
Yeah, dude.
He looked
That's
like
exactly
that
what it was.
guy.
Yeah. I still think it was hilarious. Like, I don't know if it was scripted or if it's something that just happened. So you remember the fat chick that gets killed by the garage door? And how she tries to go out? Was she meant to squeal like a pig? Or did it just happen because she's a fat chick? Trying to get out.
That is an interesting question. I have no idea.
Oh, God. So what you're going to do now?
It's good. It is funny, man. Folks, like we were saying last week, man, if you haven't sat down and watched
You need
the
to go
first
back.
Scary Movie, go back and if you want to go back in comedy time,
Yeah. Please.
that
do yourself
one,
a
not another
favor.
teen movie, bro. I mean,
All of them like that.
even go later. Like, dude, I still tell people today, especially young people.
Yeah.
Because you have to keep in mind that there are people still right now where if you mention Tropic Thunder, they don't know what you're talking about.
Damn. See, I don't want to associate with people like that.
And I tell them, I'm like, you want some legit comedy? Fucking sit down and
Yeah.
watch it, dude. See what you think about it. See if you can handle it.
Oh, yeah, if you can handle it or not, that's right.
I mean, most can. That's the thing. It's like the people who are very loud and they are constantly on this bandwagon of everything's offensive and cancel everything and ban everything and you can't say this, you can't say that, and this joke's offensive.
Well.
The thing is, they still are actually a minority of people.
Yeah, so.
Most people don't really give a shit. But fuck, are they loud? They're super loud, bro. This is why they're able to actually get things like changed or things taken down off of platforms.
The squeaky wheel. Have you heard that?
In what context?
That saying? The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
the one that gets
yeah.
the attention. Well, what'd you just crack, man?
Oh, so dude, this is a really great IPA from Colossal Brewing. It's called Mind Harvest. So it's an East Coast India Pale Ale.
East Coast, baby.
Bro, I love this one, man. Try this one.
Okay.
Yeah, cheers that up.
Cheers, man.
Yeah,
Boom.
bitch.
Yeah.
Oh. What do you think?
Pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
Definitely an IPA.
Yeah, that's for sure. You can tell I only just put it in the fridge like a couple hours ago. It's not as cold as I would want it
Oh,
to
but
be.
that's all right.
But with an IPA, even if it's like not super cold, it's still really enjoyable.
Yeah.
If it's just cool.
Yeah, that's right.
If I'm having a straight lager, I need it ice cold. There's nothing worse
Do
than
ya?
a warm, like
Just sits
something-
heavy.
You know, like a Budweiser, like some normal ass shit.
Mm.
Bro, warm, like Budweiser.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I might as well drink my own piss.
Well, you kind of are already. It's just whether you prefer it warm or cold.
Yeah.
Budweiser.
It's pretty much, sticking your own piss in the freezer for like 20 minutes and then,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. McLovin style. Did they add extra hops to the mix?
Hey,
Nope.
oh shit,
What?
super bad.
Yep. That's
I'm not
another
even
one.
sure if you could do that now. Because if you think about the context of it,
Yep.
it's
What,
a
like-
whole bunch of 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
They're seniors in high school
Yes.
and they're sex obsessed.
Yep.
I'm
Driven
not
by
too
sex.
sure.
Well,
Dude, because, like, there's a scene where McLovin, okay, we're talking about a minor,
yep.
you know, he's he's fucking some chick up in a bedroom at a party. That's that scene where he looks at her and he kind of, he gives her a grin and he goes, I got a boner.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
What? What?
I'm
At
not
the,
even sure.
at the end, at the house party.
Yeah, McLovin.
Fuck. I don't remember that. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the skateboard deck behind us just
Uh-oh.
rotated itself and almost fell over. I think my garage is haunted.
I think the ghost from Scary Movie is here to use one of us in our blood lube.
Perhaps the ghost of woke past is very angry with us.
Our own skateboard's turning against us.
Just fix this real quick.
All right. Well, while Mike fixes that, I'll just do some filler music. Bow, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bow, 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 bow. Again. You tell you what you want.
You got Spice Girls living in the back of your consciousness.
No, that was
brother.
just a throwback. But hey, speaking of that, like in that era, so like have you heard about this Britney Spears conservatorship shit that's been going on?
Yeah, she just got out of it.
Yeah, she's got out of it. So, yeah, man,
It's a really fucked up story.
it's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad for her because, like, for your own family to do that to you, it's like Jesus. Like your own father, man.
Apparently the documentary that was made, was it Netflix? I can't remember. It's like the documentary that was
the
made
moment.
like within the last year.
Okay.
Apparently it's phenomenal.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I want to check that out, man.
What's it called? It's Britney Bitch, or
It should be.
it should be, because that's missed opportunity. If it isn't.
Fucking it's unbelievable that she was trapped in that for that long.
Yeah, dude. Trapped is the right word.
And then they trapped her in it based on the fact that, it was ruled that she was not mentally fit to like take care of herself. But the reason she became so mentally unstable is because she had been controlled her whole life to begin with.
She was drugged.
You remember that?
Drugged.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Remember that when she
drugged.
shaved her head?
I do.
That randomly?
I do. Yeah. It was super,
That was like
super weird, man.
That was, I mean, as a comedian years ago, I still shit all over her, but but I didn't know.
Yeah, of course.
I thought
who would though?
We all thought it was like
Some rich white girl.
Yeah, just to
Just cuz.
because actually at the time, I remember I think she had been fading.
With
And
her
it's-
popularity?
Yeah,
You mean?
I think
Yeah.
we had perceived it at the time as, oh, hey, look at the...
Yeah. Christina Aguilera was getting bigger. Shakira was coming about.
It looked like just a publicity stunt kind of
Yeah.
thing, but really it was like, oh, no, this girl has lost it.
Yeah, she's fucked. Like, good thing she grabbed a pair of hair clippers rather than the actual, butcher knife. You know what I mean? Like, for real, though. It
easily could have gone that way.
It could have gone that way, dude. Like,
I think she's admitted that she, I don't know, I think she, like, had a couple of attempts, or at least right on the fence of, like, I think I'm going to do this.
That's horrible.
But then didn't.
That's horrible for
and
anyone
and
to
it
be
was
at that
her
point.
her dad.
It was her dad that did it. Her own father.
Fuck, I can't imagine.
This dude needs to be dragged through the fucking streets, man. Like,
I wonder if every time the father like had her put her signature on like the renewal contract of the conservatorship, I wonder if the dad like would look at her like after he put his signature on and just went, "Oops, I did it again."
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry.
how does he keep getting away with it? Well, it's because I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
You hear that? That was from one of your rival artists. You're fading. She's not.
Oh, shit.
It's fucked. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine like trapping your own daughter into something like that, and then just it's really what we're talking about is just a different form of like child abuse and harassment for years.
Hold on now. You got me fucked up. Genie in a bottle.
Christina Aguilera, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I promise you. I'll bet you my XRP bag.
Fuck.
I will bet you my XRP bag
Hold on.
that Genie in a Bottle is a Christina Aguilera track.
No.
Mm-hmm. Now, what are you willing to bet?
Nothing. Because you're gaslighting me right now. Well, because they sound the same.
While Wayne is Googling that, I myself will produce some background music. Here we go. God
damn it, it is too, Christina. All the white blonde chicks looked the same back then.
You gotta rub me the right way.
Right way. Okay, yeah.
I'd like to rub you the wrong way. Get what I'm saying?
I'll give you one wish. I bet I know what it is. I bet you wish this never happened to you.
Well, thank God. I guess I'll be holding on to my XRP bag a
Yeah.
little longer. Can you imagine if I had fucked that up?
Oh, I wouldn't have held you to it.
Well, that's good, because from my cold, dead hands, I'd been like Charlton Heston trying to take his rifle.
You pry from my goddamn
Get
cold
your
body.
goddamn hands off of me.
You can have my rifle. Oh, what? That was another Men in Black reference when the roach touched down on the farm. He's like, put down the weapon. And he's
Bro.
like, you can have my shotgun when you pry it from my cold dead hands. And dude was like, proposal accepted.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know what? See, you just reminded me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell y'all, and you folks listening, the most, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I think the most underrated performance ever
Right.
in Hollywood
Yep.
was Vincent D'onofrio
Mm-hmm.
playing that alien
Right.
in Men in Black.
He did good.
His role, like, imagine this. He reads the script, and the producer's like, so listen, I need you to play
Yeah.
a big bug, roach-like alien that disguises itself in a skin suit
Skin suit. Yeah.
and has to try and pass off as human.
Yeah.
And fuck me, is that performance phenomenal?
It I feel as though if he knew who he was, like as a person, you know, outside of acting, like if you knew him as a friend or a colleague, I still think that they would have watched that and like not recognized him.
No, Vincent D'onofrio is so incredible, and he's not talked about enough. When it
Yeah.
comes to, you know, people like to just, they put all the A-listers up there, and
Yeah, all the
and I love most
same
of them.
names and all
They're
that.
like, yeah, I love DiCaprio and Pitt and Clooney, and I'm like,
Name
look, all
a
these
black
guys are
one now.
great.
Name a black one.
You talking to me, or you
Yeah,
talking
you.
to the audience?
No, you.
Bro, Denzel, baby.
Denzel. See, Denzel's always the
Mhm.
top of the list.
Well, he's phenomenal. Morgan Freeman.
Are you telling me you talking about Denzel? Are you going to come in here right now? No, I can't even. I tried. Fuck. Talking about Denzel. Yeah. No, but I know what you mean. Like all the same people are talked about.
You know, it's the same. It's the same Rolodex of like probably 30 names.
Yes.
No one
That's
ever
right.
talks about the likes of Vincent D'onofrio.
Mm.
Fucking, you know, like seriously, the way he pulled that role off, it was unbelievable. You were watching a creature from another planet who
dude.
took over a human skin suit. I mean, it was
Iconic
unreal.
about how he like almost ran into a dude on the sidewalk, and he was just like, you know, move.
like all his limbs are like all
Yeah.
bent
yeah.
and rigor mortis
Yeah.
and all fucked up. Well, excuse me.
Yeah. Gosh, man. How good was it?
I
Like,
need sugar
Sugar.
and water.
Water.
More.
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 Shit. I mean, he sat there and like watched her keep pouring these little bit more.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah, he did well. He did, but now he's I seen him and he plays Kingpin, in the Punisher series. Have you seen? He's big as fuck now.
Was it?
He's
Is it
huge,
Punisher
man. He played
or Daredevil?
no, so
Or they crossed over?
they crossed over.
Oh, right.
That's right. Yeah,
That's right.
So,
I've seen
yeah.
2 seasons of the. Right, I did see 2 seasons of the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, you're gonna hate me. I never watched Daredevil on Netflix.
Oh, dude, I don't like.
Can you believe it though?
I don't blame
Everybody
you.
fucking watched that.
Well, yeah, but it shit kind of fizzles off, man.
Right, not yeah.
It just
I feel
it's just
that.
is the same. Like, I think what they tried to do back then is what they're doing now. They tried to make series more of a thing rather than movies. And I think with some of those, they started a bit too soon.
Yeah, the thing about a series, man, once the story's been told, please stop.
Fuck,
You
tell
know what
me
I
about
mean?
it. Yep.
Okay. This
Yep.
is why Breaking Bad is perfect.
Yes, that's.
It told one story. Well, I mean, there's many side stories in the story, but
But still,
Walter White starts off as one thing, becomes something else, and
Yep.
because he became that something else, it led to the fate of Walter White. It's basically Breaking Bad is about the birth of a villain.
yes,
You know, simply put.
and his story and his demise.
And it ends the way it's supposed to.
Mm.
Now, there's two offshoots. Obviously, there was the movie that Netflix did, El Camino, which I enjoyed. Did you watch it?
No, is that a spin-off?
It's great. El Camino is okay. So El Camino takes place. Dude, you got to get on this if you're a Breaking Bad fan.
Okay.
El Camino takes place at the exact moment when Jesse Pinkman
Yep.
escapes from the meth lab they had him
at
chained
the
up
end.
in.
Yeah.
The movie extends from that moment.
Right. I heard about.
It's awesome. It's a great like grounded sort of dark drama.
Okay. I heard about
with
something
that.
like that,
Yeah,
but I
dude.
wasn't sure what it was.
I enjoyed it.
So there was that and the Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. I've seen all of
You
it.
starred in that.
You always, folks. I don't know.
Tell
Wayne-
me if this dude doesn't look like what's his name from Better
Odenkirk.
Call Saul or Nobody. What's his name again?
Odenkirk.
Yes,
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk.
I don't know,
That's
folks.
you.
Wayne seems to think I resemble Bob Odenkirk.
That's you,
I
man.
don't believe him.
Where are the gold coins you got? Where's the false floor with all the weaponry? That's you, man, for real.
I mean, I'll take it. I love Odenkirk.
I saw Nobody, and I'm like, when the fuck did Mike go back to Hollywood? And he's on the big screen again. But yeah, tell me what. Hey, I know we don't get a lot of comments and shit, but jump on the YouTube channel and have a look and comment for yourself. Yeah, Odenkirk. Okay. Anyways,
But yeah, a show like Breaking Bad ends perfectly.
it does.
Some people disagree with this, but I think The Sopranos ends perfectly. I think it's a perfect series.
Now you're gonna hate me.
Uh-oh.
Didn't get into it.
That's a show you should start,
Yeah.
and especially now. Like, a lot of time has passed.
Yeah.
Go back, start it,
Okay.
and then it'll really hit you. You'll go, oh, this was way ahead of its time.
Right,
This
yeah.
was like pioneering shit. This
Okay.
is like the anti-hero shit.
Well, see, yeah, that's maybe I was, on it a bit before I was ready for it.
It's just such like me. I love mob stuff. I love mafia
Yeah.
stuff. And The Sopranos does the most perfect job of taking the piss out of the mafia. See, that's what people. A lot of people don't realize that The Sopranos. Yes, it's a drama. Yes, there's serious elements to it, but also, I'm telling you right now, The Sopranos is funny as fuck.
Oh yeah,
It is hilarious, dude.
Italian comedy.
It is. It's so good. It takes the piss out of the
Fuck
mafia.
your mother. Damn. All right. Shit.
Two fucking whores.
Whores.
Whores. No, dude. I highly suggest you just sit down and start a nice little binge session with that show, and I think you'd enjoy the hell out of it, man.
Well, the wife and I want to rewatch The Witcher because they're doing
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten into that yet.
season 2's coming up.
So you enjoyed that? That was good.
It was good, man.
Yeah.
I didn't. It's based off.
The games, right?
Well, I don't know if the book was. There was a book based off the game, or the game based off a book. And then the series.
Right. I think it's the other way.
I'm
think
not
the
sure.
Game is based on the book.
So, anyways, the series has Henry Cavill in it, and apparently that's why he turned down reprising the role of Superman, because he jumped on this Witcher shit.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Apparently, I might be mistaken or whatever. But after I found out how much he was getting per episode, I was like, fuck, I would have done that too. Give me some kryptonite, turn me into a witcher. But yeah, season 2, I think next month. I think the 15th of December or some shit like that.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out, man. There's so much.
There's so much out there, isn't there?
See, here's the thing, man, and all you parents listening, I know you get it. Once kids are in the mix,
it's just...
Man, how fucking hard is it to just sit down and just, like, watch a show? Or multiple shows. You gotta, we have to always pick, like, one and be like, okay, we're gonna focus on this one.
Oh,
we're gonna watch this one show and get through it. It's so hard to, like, mix other shows in.
Yeah, you can't do it. Like, yesterday we tried to watch Jungle Cruise, which is on Disney Plus, the new...
it's got, what, The Rock in it?
Yeah, and Emily Blunt. Excellent movie, but it took us that long to get through it because we had to pause it because fucking kids climbing all over us, or we had to go back because the kids are making noise. We didn't hear what was said.
God, it drives me fucking insane.
God. Like...
Daddy,
fuck.
Daddy. And it's like, didn't I put you to bed 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, that's right. I have to wee now. Well, fucking go wee.
So go do that.
Oh, but I need your help. What do you want me to fucking do? How can I help you urinate? Can't do it. Nor do I want to. So
just punch him in the stomach.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, you pooped.
Kidding, folks. Don't hit your kids.
No.
At least not when they're looking.
That's right. And only when you have to.
Sneak it up on them. Little sucker punch action.
Hey, man, I'll just tell you this. Phone books are not as thick in Australia as they are in America.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. So
that's what you get with a smaller population.
Yep. My sister tried to send me some shit, and she's like, what's the zip code? Area code. And I'm like, 2505. Right? And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, bitch. I live here. She goes, but that's not enough digits.
Like, who would know better?
Yeah. Like, she goes, that's not enough digits. I go, that's what it is. She goes, oh, well, shouldn't it be this many digits? I go, this isn't America.
It's like, excuse me, ma'am, we're talking about a different continent.
Oh, man.
Different country.
4 digits, man. Was it 7 states?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken? Or 5 states and 2 territories or something?
Well, they call it, it's I think they officially, it's 7 states, but some people refer to it as, they'll even say 7 territories.
Oh, well, because the queen owns all of it. Anyway. Mm-hmm. The crown.
Bitch got this on lock.
Amen. She does. Where you going? Nan? To visit my peasants. Oh, Australia? All right. Have fun.
What are they doing down there? They're so far away. What are they doing down there? Down under.
Oh, is that how it got its name?
I do believe it is time for a visit.
Yeah. Cadbury. Cadbury. Fire up the jet, Cadbury. We're going to Australia.
Your Majesty, need I remind you, it is a 36-hour flight.
Cadbury.
Oh, it's too long.
30 minutes or less, Cadbury. I'm the queen, make it happen. Imagine if she sounded like that, like how to... Have you heard her actually speak?
Yeah, I've heard a couple speeches.
Okay.
I think my impression is pretty close.
I've not heard
She's very cartoony. I mean, look, all due respect to the queen, but she's cartoony.
There's a missile heading our way right now.
That one.
You know when your ears start ringing? Remember the myth about, like, if your ears start ringing, it means
burning.
Or burning or ringing, or it means like someone's talking about you.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like, 3 a.m. in the UK and the queen pops up out of bed.
Her ears would be on fire all the time.
It's that cookie and cream again.
And then imagine just like she like hates Cookie and Cream podcast, and then like her servant doesn't know about it. Madam, this evening for dessert, Cookie and Cream ice cream. She just has like a fucking conniption.
I refuse to eat it. I'm sorry, ma'am. Is there a problem?
What have I done?
Well, yes. Every time I look at the cookie and cream ice cream, it reminds me of a horrid podcast that my son Harry showed me.
Him and his American whore.
Their marriage reminds me of the podcast I hate.
Yes.
An
I don't mind that
ignorant-
she's an actor. But god damn it.
Just an arrogant white man with a person of color thinking they're so cool. I cannot stand it anymore.
I'll show you cool. You see my jewel? That's drip. Oh man, now we're talking. We haven't spoken about the Queen. We've never bragged on the Queen.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she's not my queen.
Not my queen.
I don't have a queen.
No. I don't have a king. I don't have a queen.
No.
No one should. That's the point.
Ooh.
It's this really royal bloodlines. Fuck off.
Hey man.
Don't you know? I am the Khaleesi.
Bring hither my dragons. No, the big one. No, not that one, the big one.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, her servants brought in this, like, wood box, right? And she's sitting up in bed in her robe.
Yep.
And they kneel in front of the bed.
Yep.
One servant's holding the wood box out in front of him. The other servant, you know, they're all wearing white gloves and shit.
Yes.
He opens the box, and inside of it is her dragon, which is a gigantic black dildo.
Yeah, that's right.
With, like, horns at the end.
Yeah, because it slays the queen. Bring me the Queen Slayer! Oh shit, man! You never know. What if the movie Shrek was like a true story based on the Queen because she turns into an ogre at night? You know, you'd never know.
I almost spit up my beer.
Hey, my goddamn beer over here.
How southern did I just sound just then? Totally
Well,
by
'cause
accident,
we
too.
talking about when you talk about beer.
God damn it, I almost spit up my beer.
Spit my goddamn beer, man. Can't be spilling jokes when I'm drinking my beer.
I was chilling in a bar once, right? It was the Hard Times Cafe.
Oh.
Does that ring a bell? You remember?
Yep. I
Yeah, the
remember
Hard
Hard
Times
Times.
had a
Yeah.
chain of billiards bars,
Yes.
and they
Yep.
served the best chili.
Oh.
They were known for their chili, bro.
Yep, that's right.
So I had just turned 21. Like, I had been 21 for maybe 2 weeks.
That was one of those spots you would have had like on the list.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So one night I'm chilling there, but weirdly enough, I never ever went places by myself.
Okay.
For some reason, at the time I had an apartment just down the road from this place.
Yeah.
My roommate was at work. He would be at work like all night. For whatever reason, you know, it's one of those nights where like all your friends are they're not available,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like they're either working or like one friend's with a girlfriend or
Yeah.
just whatever it is. So I'm like, fuck it. I ain't just going to sit here bored off my ass at my apartment. So I walked up the road.
Okay.
I live 4 minutes from the Hard Times.
Hard times, yeah. Easy
And
job.
this particular Hard Times in Germantown, Maryland, it was like a really old school setup. Like you go up to the bar and it's like the really old school, like, you know, just straight up wooden bar, like lacquered and shit, with a foot rail at the bottom, and
Bro,
the barkeep's back there, and they got the bar back, which some 15-year-old kid bringing the ice. It's just it's just real old school.
That's right.
They got the sports on.
Yeah.
Behind the bar.
Yeah.
And it's and at the time still you could smoke at the bar. This is how old school this was, man.
All right, with the peanuts and shit.
Dude,
on the bar?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Even which was shocking. I think this was literally like maybe a month before they banned the smoking indoors, like across the board.
Yeah.
So I'm this 21-year-old kid. I'm sitting there at the bar, and there's like football up on the screen, and you know how it is in America, dude. You don't get cut off unless you are absolutely fucking belligerent.
Yeah, because they want you to spend your money. Like, we'll take it from you drunk motherfucker.
I'm ordering beers and shots simultaneously.
Shit.
I'm getting hammered.
Shit.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I'm a fresh 21. I can do it. I was very proud to show my ID.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Nice and shiny.
I was getting hammered. And so there's this dude sitting next to me. Total Maryland redneck, right? Mm-hmm. He got up briefly.
Yep.
Dude. It's like, just go take a piss.
Briefly, do you mean like he got up and like fell down immediately? Or like
that would have been great. He got up. And he told the bartender, he was just like, I'm just gonna go take a piss. Don't take my beer away, all right? I'm just I'll be right back.
Yep.
And the bartender, it's fine, like it's all good. And I wasn't even paying much of attention, but like I remember he came back and he sits down and he picks up his beer. Yep. And he's about to sip it, right? And so he puts it like right in front of his face, but then he like looks inside it. And now I'm like looking at him because he's got this look on his face.
Right.
And he just went, all right, who the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Who in the fuck ashed a goddamn cigarette in my drink?
Ooh.
Someone apparently had like walked by
and
like ashed in his beer.
Damn.
Dude, I'm not even kidding.
That's a
this
dick
dude,
move.
Bro. This dude stood up.
Yep.
All right. He stood up and like got the attention of the establishment.
Damn. At hard times.
A
family friendly
dude
establishment.
I want to know who the fuck thought they could ash my goddamn beer.
Well,
I want to know.
Well, I'd want to know as well.
I mean, I'd want to know.
I mean, yeah.
But the bartender was like, "Sir, I'll just hand you another beer."
Oh, but that wasn't good enough, was it?
No, of course.
No, of course not.
He's like, "You can hand me another beer.
Yeah.
I won't argue against
Well,
it."
that's a goddamn given, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a goddamn given. I want to get to the bottom of this shit.
Sorry.
Okay.
So finally, he calms down because the bartender was just like, "Listen, it's getting to the point where the bouncer's going to come over here."
Yeah. Okay.
And he's just like, "All right, look, I'm gonna sit down. I'm sorry, I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
As
beer.
you should. Yep.
All right, I'm just a little pissed off."
Yep. As you would be.
And then the funniest thing ever, this woman down at the end. So it was like an L-shaped bar.
Okay.
So she's down at the end of the bar, but sitting, like
on the short side,
like horizontal to us, like on the L.
Yeah.
So we can see her from our seats, like sideways, right?
Yeah.
She gets the attention of the bartender, and I'm watching her do this. She points at the guy who's like all pissed off, sitting like next to me.
Yeah.
And she just kind of gives a signal. So the bartender comes over.
Oh, damn. Who is she?
Well, bartender comes over and says, "Sir, the young lady down at the end wants to buy your next round and buy you a pack of whatever you smoke."
Damn.
And he just went, "Well,
how did he get all of that from
he
a little handshake, a little hand gesture?"
Well, it was more of a gesture to the bartender.
Okay, yeah. Damn.
And then, she like whispered it.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I got you.
But he was just like, what? Like, why is she doing that? And the bartender was like, well, she's the one who walked by and accidentally ashed in your beer. She was aiming for the ashtray next to it. And so the dude looks back over at her.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this woman was super attractive. Like,
really?
There was no getting mad at this woman.
Right. Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
Like Gail Goddett is like sitting at the end of the bar.
For real?
You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like that level.
Is that how you pronounce her name?
It's
Godot?
Is it Godot or Goddett?
Dude, I've heard Godot.
Whatever. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman sitting at the end.
Godot or Godot? Never
I think
got
it's
it.
Godot.
Do you want the stripe? No, I want the Godot. And that's it. Period. Godot.
So he so it was just it's just one of those situations where like his anger suddenly subsides because a
thank
beautiful woman
Okay, yeah, good.
is now in the mix.
Yes. Well,
And it's so like it's like immediate.
Hey.
This is like the male. It's almost a curse. It's like
it's
this rage. See, men have this primitive rage built in all of us.
We do?
Some men don't like to admit this.
I'll admit it. We do.
I constantly have primitive fucking caveman rage.
Yeah.
That starts boiling to the top.
Yep.
I got a temper.
It starts from the testicles.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Just in front of the taint.
Just in front.
But
yeah, I know what you mean.
we have this thing about us.
Yeah.
It's like we think one thing. Some asshole, some
that's
piece
right.
of shit,
Someone's testing me.
some other ape in this bar
Yeah, that's right.
ashed his fucking chimp cigarette
Yep.
in my ape beer, and now my primitive ape is getting all angry. I'm King Kong now.
That's right.
And then suddenly,
That's right.
again, suddenly, the beautiful Amazonian warrior at the end of the bar
Yeah.
steps in. It's like, look, I'm really sorry. It was me. I do apologize. Let me buy you a beer. I'll buy you a pack of smokes. I'm so sorry. And then suddenly, all that primitive anger
gets pushed back down.
We have to
Push it back down to the taint.
Yep, shove it all the way back
Damn
down
it.
past the diaphragm,
Yep.
back into the testicles.
Past the abs. Past the dick. Oh, got hard
Now
for a second.
You stay down there.
Goes back to the taint. The taint tank.
It's a situation where Bruce Banner is turning into the Hulk, and then Black Widow caresses his shoulder.
The sun's getting real fucking low.
Hey, listen, big guy. Just listen to my voice, big guy.
Yeah, no, dude, that's it. Whenever there's an attractive female added to the equation, shit changes.
Because, dude, it could be a situation where, like, you're with a couple buddies. Let's say you're in a movie theater. You and like two buddies. Mm-hmm. You're watching some fucking action movie, right?
Yeah.
A piece of popcorn.
Yep.
Hits your buddy in the back of the head.
Mm.
In a lot of situations, right?
Yep.
All three of you would just assume, just like I would assume it was a male.
Yeah.
Some dickhead decided to throw some shit at the back of my head.
Yep.
And he ain't going to get away with it. So now I'm going to stand up.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who the fuck threw it?
Yep.
Now,
going Hulk.
here's the thing.
Mm.
You stand up.
Yep.
Who the fuck threw that? And there's Gail Goddard, the equivalent of sitting right there, and she's going, "Listen, I'm so sorry. I was aiming for my friend. She's a row in front of you. I'm so sorry." Immediately, push it down.
Push it back down. Tank.
Ooh, push the rage down.
It's getting full. Oh, there's
Can't
the
act
erection.
like this in front of the beautiful woman. Can't
Gotta
do
go
it.
Past Gotta go past.
Okay.
She might want to fuck later. Save it.
Which never happens.
No, but you think that.
That's the male mind.
Nigga, she ain't think about you.
No, not at all.
No.
She is not into you, bro.
She was, and ironically, she was aiming for you the whole time.
right? That's the
yeah.
the psychology.
That's the psychology. And then 2 seconds later, she looks at her friend like, told you I could hit that motherfucker in the back of the head and get away with it. But meanwhile, at the same time, if you're dude at the bar, if it was some fat chick, he would have been like, listen here, you Miss Piggy looking bitch.
I know.
Right?
That's when it changes.
It's, dude.
If it's an unattractive woman, or a woman, rather,
don't count.
that the dude personally finds unattractive, because
Yeah.
hey, there's someone for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's well, let's confine it
Yeah.
to leagues. If they're in your league, then you're like, you can
Suppress the rage.
Yeah. No. I'm saying the opposite. If they're in your league, you can fucking have a go at them because you could have people like that. But if there's someone outside of your league, then you
I see.
try to shoot your shot. Like, all right, I'll suppress it this time.
Yeah.
But hey, man, like I've said before, I'm getting to that age. I don't give a fuck. You can be hot as shit, but if you get me to that point, I'm opening up the tank, full bore on your ass. Anybody try to test it?
This gonna be a tank parade the likes
yeah.
of North Korea.
It's gonna be like the explosion from Scary Movie. I will get soul sucked because I will unload on you. I won't. I'm a nice guy. If I ever unload on somebody, they 100% thoroughly deserve it.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, it's a rarity.
Mm.
You can ask my wife, man. Like, I get mad. Like, I have a temper.
Yeah.
She'll ground me quickly.
Right.
She'll be like, "You need to stop," and real sternly. And I'm like, "You're right."
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good.
There's only been, in terms of like her and I's relationship, there's only been 2 instances that I can think of where I came within a couple of seconds of
I think that happens more often than not.
no. Oh, I just realized how this is sounding.
Did you see what I did there? Did it? Did you see what I did? You wrote that one for me.
I did. I boy, did I step right into that. There's been 2 instances that I can think of.
Yes.
Where I came within seconds of coming to blows with another male.
That's not better. Did you?
No, it's not.
Dude, you're going to listen to this back and be like, fuck, what was I fucking saying? You could have chosen
All the sexual innuendo.
any other words but the ones you're using.
So listen, me and another male almost fisted. I mean, fist fought. I mean,
There was assholes and tongues involved. I know that much. And, he called me an asshole, and I'm like, you got a slick tongue.
I said, watch your tongue. He said, what, asshole? And I said, yeah, no, your tongue. No, my asshole. Tongue in my asshole.
Tongue it. Tongue it.
Hey, you want to fight, Mr. Asshole Tonguer?
Yeah. Hey, man, it's just dicks around here. Ain't no pussies around here. Just dicks. Me and you, 2 hard dicks, going head to head.
Oh, shit. But yeah, there's only been 2 instances where I came within... Seriously, if it wasn't for her being like pulling me out of the room or the situation,
Yeah.
I would have gotten into a fight.
Okay.
So the first one
Yep.
was we were at a casino in Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
We were outside on this balcony, having some drinks. We were with a friend of ours,
Yep.
And there was this dude with his buddy standing maybe, I don't know, not even 10 feet from us.
Mm-hmm.
They were out there having some smokes. The dude walks by us, and my wife, who was only my girlfriend at the time, this was years ago.
Pre-kids.
Pre-kids.
Okay.
She moves out of his way because she was like standing in front of the entry door to go like back inside of this like section of the casino bar.
Yep.
So she steps aside, and dude, I'm not even kidding. This dude goes, "Thanks, cunt."
Oh,
Bro. Now you know me.
she must have some superpowers to hold you back.
Well, okay.
Fucking hell,
So
she must be a Godot.
The only reason
Mm.
she convinced me not to like severely fuck him up right there on the balcony.
I want to hear it. I want to hear
The
this.
only reason she convinced me not to do it is because had I done it, we're all getting kicked out. The security was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend who was visiting us,
Yep.
we were hanging out. He was on holiday from America.
Okay, yep.
All right. So
big
the
deal.
situation was like, listen.
Big deal, yeah.
She was like, listen, I want you to do it, but you can't.
Oh, bro.
And she was herself was extremely angry and upset, obviously.
Yeah. Man, see.
Extremely upset. And she's like, but instead, here's what we're going to do. We're going to tell the security guard that he's had too much. He called me that. He needs to go.
Okay.
So that's exactly what we did.
Yep.
And security looks at him. He goes, "You call her that on the balcony?" And I didn't really hear much of the conversation. He probably just admitted to it.
Yep.
And he said, "You're out." So he kicked him and his friend out.
All right. Well, hey.
Then the security guard came out onto the balcony.
Yep.
And he was like, "Listen,
Mm.
that should never happen. Really sorry about that.
That's a good
Get
security
your-"
guard, man.
He goes,
Yeah.
get a round of drinks. I got it."
Fuck.
Because that's fucked up. Like he was like, because he looked at me, and he was just like,
He
I
knew.
know. He goes, "I know what you wanted to do, and I would have done it too, but
Fuck.
I'm glad you didn't, because all of you would have got kicked out. The whole
That's
crew,
right.
everybody would be gone."
And he would have felt bad about that, but he would have had to do
he
it.
goes, "Here's he said,
Yeah.
he goes, here's the thing, man. Had you done it, which
Yeah.
first of all, I wouldn't have been mad at you.
Yep.
He goes, had you knocked him the fuck out right there on the balcony, and possibly even, maybe accidentally tripped over his face with your foot." Oops.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, sorry about that.
Looks like your mouth's missing a foot. Let me feel that
Yeah,
for
oh
you.
fuck, I fell on my elbow on your nose while you're on the ground.
Jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine that.
Yeah, had you given him the Stone Cold Steve Austin stunner,
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
he's like,
Tombstone, bitch,
that's the
coming at
thing,
ya.
man. All of you would have gotten kicked out by default, by policy, and you wouldn't have been allowed back for months.
Yeah.
It's like a huge ban. It's
Yeah.
like 6 months minimum.
That's what it is.
And
yeah.
I would have felt bad. But anyway.
Yep.
So that situation just passed, and that's fine. We had a great time.
That's all right.
The only other time was we pulled into a petrol station.
Yep.
A dude in a truck, like a pickup. It's like a Ford F-150 or some shit.
Oh.
He was driving fast as fuck behind us.
Was this here or
Here.
Oh shit. Okay. So F-150 in Australia.
Well, Brisbane area, but north of Brisbane, out where there's a lot of land. So
Oh, okay. So they all right.
they're using them. Trust me.
Yeah, got you.
We signal to turn left into a petrol station. So
Yep.
as we're turning, I hear behind me like brakes being slammed and tires screeching.
Oh yeah, you know that sound when you hear it.
And I see the rear view mirror. Now the thing is, this guy was also turning in to the same petrol station. He had just been driving way too
quick.
fast.
Yeah, okay.
And as we slowed down to turn in, he had to like stomp those brakes to slow down to also turn in.
Okay.
So I pull up to the pump. He pulls up to the one next to me. This dude has the fucking nerve to get out and act like I did some shit wrong. So I start pumping the gas, bro. He looks at me and he goes, where the I'm not even going to do an Australian accent right now.
Please, you have to, or it's not.
But he just he just looks at me and he's just like, where the fuck you learn to drive? And I just went, I do that thing where I look in the window at my wife.
Yes. Yeah.
I just give her the look like,
Yeah.
honey, there's a fellow primate starting some primitive shit.
It's like the look that Leonidas gave to his wife.
Yes.
Like, am I going to kick this dude
Down the pit.
down the pit, or am I going to let him get away with that shit?
What am I? Are you going to give me the nod? Or?
Yeah, that's right. What's the go?
And I look back at him, and I just said, listen, this is as I'm pumping the fuel.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I'm going to tell you straight up. You drive like an asshole, and that's the end of it.
Oh!
I said, this is on you. Now, if
Good.
you want to make something of it, I said, you want to make something of it.
Oh.
I'm like, bro, I'm standing right here, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. All right?
I don't know.
I'm like, so we can do that, or you can just pump your fuel, go pay for it,
Yep.
get in your truck,
Mm-hmm.
and fuck off.
Fuck off.
And he says, what? He starts stuttering.
Yeah. He wasn't expecting you to come back with that.
No, because he thought,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not. I didn't do anything.
That's right.
Pump your gas, go inside,
Fuck out of here.
get in your truck, fuck off, go fuck your ugly wife.
Ooh! Or not. Go jerk off in the corner. Bitch. I remember this one time when...
I didn't do it, by the way. I didn't fight him. That's the point, is the wife didn't give the nod. I did not receive the Leonidas nod.
Okay, well, see, that's what
the
we
point.
have to christen it, the Leonidas
The
nod.
Leonidas nod.
So, one time... So, most people, they don't tend to test me for whatever reason.
Well, I can tell you the reason. You
What?
got size on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
you're tatted. You got the. If it's like the summer,
I hope-
you're in a sleeveless shirt.
Yeah.
You're tatted. You got the size on you. You've got.
I hope that's the case.
A sane man can look at you and say, "I don't know if that's winnable. I'm just not sure."
Well, I
think I'll leave it.
I hope that's what they think. Because I really don't like conflict. Because I believe
Yeah, I hate it.
when it happens, I'll black out and I'll come to.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If it actually comes to it.
Yeah.
Which, to be clear, from my own personal experience, it's been an extreme rarity that I have actually gotten into a physical altercation with another guy.
Yeah.
It's extreme rarity, but when it happens, it's blackout time.
Blackout. Yeah, and it's not
It's
good.
dangerous.
It's not good. That's right.
No.
So I remember this one time, Danae was pregnant with Lucas.
Yeah.
So it was 11 years ago, right? And we were living in Canberra at the time, and we would come down to Shell Harbor to visit her parents every so often. And we'd come down, and we'd have to go through Mossvale to come down the pass and that, right? But one time we had to stop off at the Mossvale pub. I'll see how I go with this one. Stopped down at the Mossvale pub because she was pregnant. She had to pee. Like, she couldn't wait, right? So I'm like, all right, sweetie, I'll pull over. So during this time, I was working in a suit shop. So I was dressed in like a pair of jeans, business shirt, and a vest, right? Like a business vest and dress shoes, right?
Pimpin'.
Hey, little bit. You feel me? So Mossvale is a bit of a country bumpkin town, I guess. I mean,
Sorry.
do we want to say that?
No,
It's
that's
country.
fine what you said. It's just your pause. You said, "Yeah, listen, look, it's a bit of a cunt," and then you didn't continue, and I was like, "Oh, like, boy, does he hate that place?"
No, Mossvale's awesome.
It is.
But yeah, or maybe Robertson. One of the between Mossvale and Robertson.
It's all beautiful areas.
It's all very nice. So anyway, the top of the mountain, right? We stopped in, and I walked in with her because we parked. I'm not going to let my pregnant wife walk into this place by herself. So I walked in with her. I'm getting looks and that, like, who the fuck are they? Like the people, outsiders, they stop and look at you, right?
Sure.
Who are these people around our parts? Blah blah blah. So anyway, I walk in a bit, and I'm standing in the pokies because we have to go down a little bit of corridor for her to go down the hall to the female toilet, right? So I'm sitting there standing in this corridor, just, waiting for her, and I see these two dudes standing up, like having a drink, and one of the dudes hits his mate. He's like pointing at me, like laughing at me, right? Like, look at this guy, like how he's dressed and shit like that, right? And I'm just like, well, what the fuck? All right, I'm just like, fucking whatever. And then he got like another one of his mates, and they're like pointing fingers and shit. So I just threw up two birds, right?
No.
That's all. I didn't say shit. I just threw up two birds. I'm like, threw them up. Didn't say shit. And I leaned up against the wall or something. Like, what? Right? So anyway, Danae comes out of the toilet, and I'm like, all right, let's go. And I walked straight past all three of these motherfuckers. They didn't say nothing. Like,
No, of course not.
of course not. Like, I'm here because my pregnant wife has to go to the toilet, and you want to try to fucking point fingers at me, make fun of me because of how I'm dressed. And then, like, yeah, threw them two birds. Like, fucking, let's go. Like, dude, I'm not from here. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's like we're just passing through. Once
just
I
passing
leave,
through.
we ain't coming back.
No. So, yeah, that was, like, the closest I've been in a long time to, like, some sort of, like, stupid-ass altercation like that. Well, apart from another one that's happened at my home. But I won't talk about that now. Because I'm sure you got some Ask Reddits or something?
No, so I didn't prepare any Ask Reddits. However, we do have a Mad Dog letter.
Okay, there we go. We've got that. Let's get into that then.
Yeah, sure, man.
Because I'm sure that's what the people want.
All right, folks. So Mad Dog was nice enough to write us a letter this week. And for any new listeners, first of all, thank you. And thank you for tuning in. In case you're not aware, we do have a mystery fan out there in the world who goes by the name of Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
And Mad Dog every week writes us a letter with topic suggestions, and then he also attaches his own little story.
And he's so polite.
Yeah, he is. He attaches his own little story
Yeah.
to the letter, so it's always entertaining. So he did send one to me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The letter reads, Dear Cookie and Cream, I would like to hear you guys discuss any experiences that you have had in being caught red-handed in an inappropriate or awkward situation. My story this week is titled Note Passing.
Oh, God.
When I was in 6th grade, I was getting a little bit cocky as I neared graduating primary school and moving on to high school. For all you Americans listening, yes, they move on to high school after 6th grade here.
It's
in
just
Australia.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no middle school here.
No.
One day, I decided to have a bit of a laugh with some of my friends in the class by writing a note that made fun of my teacher and passing it around while his back was turned. Yeah, it's a rookie mistake, baby. You always get caught.
See, but that is not going to be a thing now because everyone can fucking text their friend.
That's right, and because of privacy laws,
You can't
you're probably
ask
not
for the
allowed
phone.
to take the phone and start
Nope.
reading through private messages.
Unless you, like, don't allow phones into the classroom,
Which it should be.
which it should be. I
For
think some
fuck's
places
sake.
do that, but anyway,
I
sorry.
would. So yeah, they wanted to pass a note around while the teacher's back was turned. So he says, my first note started out with fairly innocent content. I wrote, Mr. B eats cornflakes for breakfast. I folded it up, waited for Mr. B's back to be turned, and threw it a couple of rows down to one of my friends. He opened it up covertly and had a little giggle. I saw him thinking for a second and then started to jot something down for his own note. Waiting in anticipation, he finally turned and threw his note back to me when the teacher wasn't looking. I opened it up, and it said something like, "No, he definitely prefers Frosty Flakes. Ha ha ha." How innocent and mildly amusing. From there, I decided to crank things up a few notches just to make some impact and keep things interesting.
Yeah.
I smiled to myself while I wrote my return note and prepared to throw it back.
Yeah.
Right on cue, as I cocked my arm to throw the note, in mid-throw, the teacher turned around and saw me throwing the note to my mate.
Dude.
As clear as day.
Bro,
Fuck.
You're fucked.
He calmly walked down the aisle and picked the note up off the floor, eyeballing me the whole time. Oh, no. He walked back up to the front of the class, slowly opened the note, and silently read it to himself. It goes without saying I was absolutely shitting myself. After reading the note, he shifted his eyes slowly up to meet mine with absolute disgust and said with controlled rage, "I will see you at recess." I sat through the next 20 minutes trying to control my bowels, which had turned to liquid with pure fear. The content of the note? What I had written read as follows. Mr. B's mom is a prostitute.
That escalated.
Mad Dog went from cereal to fucking hookers, bro.
Frosted Flakes is an entry cereal. It's a gateway cereal to prostitution for your mother. She can't afford to get you Lucky Charms. All the prostitute kids ate Frosted Flakes.
It's like the divorced dad comes to visit in the morning. Hey, son, it's great to see you. You know, God, I wish I could see you more than 2 weekends out of the month. Hey, buddy, what are you eating? Oh, it's just some Frosted Flakes, Dad. Frosted Flakes? God damn it. God. Your mother's sucking dick for money again.
Sucking dick.
God damn it, Cheryl.
They were just normal flakes, but the people that she slept with jizzed all over the normal flakes. That's what makes them frosted. Jizz Flakes by Kellogg. Dude, that escalated super quick, though.
So he says, as you can imagine, this didn't go down well at all with the teacher, let alone my parents, who were surprised that I even knew what a prostitute was.
Yeah, right.
He's sixth grader.
Is the teacher going to give him kudos for if you spelt it properly?
I certainly would have checked for grammar. I would have marked it with a red pen.
Yes. Yes.
B- for effort, but I'm gonna
You're still fucked.
submit that you get suspended.
Yeah.
The end to my primary school career was not a fun experience from there. Mostly made up of daily detentions for the remainder of the year.
Jeez, man, that's harsh.
Oh, Mad Dog. Mad Dog.
You done fucked up again, Mad
You
Dog.
fucked up, buddy.
I love how he tells, he takes the time out of his day to sit down and write to us.
I appreciate the hell out of it,
I
man.
really, thoroughly, deeply appreciate that. And how he goes into detail and he puts thought into it about how he writes it with the words that he chooses. So, thank you, Mad Dog.
Yeah,
Thanks
buddy,
very
thank
much,
you.
man. You make the show better. You're a part of it. So, but, man, can't call a teacher's mom a prostitute, dog.
They can't do it.
You paid the consequence. I'll tell you mine before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about being caught red-handed, correct?
That's right.
Okay, so, I think last time it was about getting caught on camera or what have you.
That was
cautious,
last week.
Right? So, automatically came to mind was we were living in Germany at the time, and I was a teenager. Therefore, very horny. Okay? And, dude, I don't know if you know this about Germany. They're very progressive.
Very pro-sex.
Very pro.
And freaky sex.
Freaky deaky.
Yeah,
Yes.
baby. Pro-bondage, BDSM.
Everything. The Scheiße video. Was that you in the Scheiße video? Come here, Fraulein.
Ooh, ja, used to be scheiße. Ooh.
Essen me Scheiße.
Aye.
Like, what does that mean? I'm like, it means eat my shit. They're like, ugh. Like, I know, but come on, Germans, dial it down a bit, all right? I know you guys lost the war, but you don't have to eat other people's shit just because of it. That's the alternative to Japs. They're like, we could either, lose the war with pride and eat people's shit, or be kamikazes, and they're like, fucking.
Fucking hell.
So anyway, I was a teenage boy in Germany, so I had access to, explicit paperwork, magazines. Anyway, this one time I was upstairs in my room because I had the room in the attic because I was the oldest son, and I was looking through this porn magazine, just laying on my bed, right, on my stomach, which is very hard to do.
Right.
So I was just reading it, like facing my door, right? Just reading it, kind of watching the door to make sure no one comes in and I get caught. Anyway, I got really enthralled in this one photo or article, and I wasn't paying attention to the door. And my sister busts in. She goes, "Hey, Wayne, what's up?" And I fucking took the magazine and I threw it behind my head. I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" Right? And she was like, "Oh, what?" She goes, "For real?" She goes, "What?" She goes, "You're acting like I walked in on you looking at porn or something." And I was like, "What? What?
What's porn?
What did you just accuse me of?" I go, "I was reading a skateboard magazine, but you scared the shit out of me, so I threw it across the room."
You did that offended shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the play.
I was the victim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse
victim
me.
play.
I was in here minding my own business, and then you scared the shit out of me. You jump scared me. So, for real though, dude. And, hey, I'm 36 years old now. I would have been 15, 16 back then, so 20 years ago.
Right.
I still remember that shit. And that legit, dude, that's what I did. Fucking chucked it, and that's what she said. Like, "Oh, I could have, you're acting like you're in here looking at porn or something." And, like, yeah, I played it off because I was like, "No, I'm looking at a skateboard magazine or whatever." She goes, "Oh, cool. Like, I just wanted to see if you wanted this." I'm just like, "No, I'm good." And she's like, "All right," and left. So I'm sitting there like, well, fuck. Did that just happen? Like, I dodged a bullet. Like, should I pick the magazine back up, continue what I was doing?
Absolutely.
Or should I put it back under the bed? Because this day took a turn. Just full of surprises. So that's my story. Almost getting caught red-handed. I didn't get caught because, like I said last week, I'm too slick.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth, baby.
My stepmother caught me and my buddy. So back in the day, one of my high school buddies, who I still hung out with after high school, like, into the college years.
Oh, yeah.
My friend Mike.
Yep.
So he comes over one day and we're chilling. Like he was, we were still at the age. It was like we were probably 19-ish.
Okay.
Still at an age where it's just like, fuck yeah, come over, we'll chill and like just sleep here, bro. Whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
still
course.
those sleepover days.
Yeah.
So it's late at night, and I had gotten a hold of a little bit of marijuana.
Ooh.
A little marijuana from Tijuana. And I said, Mike,
Okay.
do you wanna have a smoke and a pancake? Now here's the thing. So we were convinced.
Yeah.
Well, my father, first of all, was definitely in bed, passed out, asleep.
Okay, yeah.
He's gone to bed early for many, many years because he's always an early riser, like me.
Yep. Good.
We thought my stepmother had also gone to bed.
Oh, no.
So it's probably like midnight. We're in my room. Now, the sneaky, all right? The teenager shit.
Yeah.
I shove a towel at the bottom of my door.
As you do.
As you do. So I'm blocking the bottom of the door.
Yep.
I open my bedroom window.
Yep.
I pop out the screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To stick your head out? Like to...
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Oh, trying to be super careful.
Super. Okay. I feel you, man.
Now, here's the thing. Here's how stupid I was. We were.
What? All right,
I'm still pretty dumb, but...
What happened?
Now, this only works if you are, let's say you're like hitting a bong.
Okay.
As in nothing's burning like paper.
Oh, constantly
Okay,
creating
right?
smoke. Yep.
If you were to hit a bong, maybe do just single hits, like share single hits.
Okay, yep.
Hit the bong, stick your head out the window, blow it downwind,
Right.
out of the area.
Out it goes, yeah.
And then the bong isn't lit, right? The smoke's gone. Okay, so this can work,
Yeah.
dude. Like morons, we rolled and lit a fat blunt
Yeah, well.
that we had hollowed out, bro. You remember Black and Milds?
Yeah. That's what you use. What do you mean, do I remember black and white? That's what you go, that's the go-to.
With the plastic mouthpiece that they came with at the end?
That's what you use.
Yep, so you take the mouthpiece off, we hollowed out the Black and Mild,
Yeah.
we shove the weed in there.
So you're telling me you rolled a blunt?
Rolled a Black and Mild blunt, baby. Old school.
Hell yeah, son.
And
Lick
they
that shit up.
stink.
Yeah.
Bro, Black and Mild cigars smelled like
That's right.
fucking shit.
They can raise the dead, man.
Horrible.
Yeah.
We lit this thing.
God.
It's okay. I have a Black and Mild blunt lit in my bedroom. Seriously thinking.
Like
Like
that you're
nothing
getting
would
away with
travel
it.
out in the hallway.
Oh, God, dude.
Okay, bro. So we're hitting this thing. We're blowing it out the window. And dude, I'm not even kidding. There was a couple instances where like the breeze would pick up a little more. I'm telling you, blew the
Yeah.
motherfucking smoke back into the room. but dude,
God.
so fucking retarded. I'm like, nah, bro, it's fine. There's a towel under the door, bro.
Yeah, it's not smoke's not
fine.
escaping.
No, not at all.
Air's not getting through there at
This
all.
room's airtight, brother.
Oh shit, dude.
We might as well be in a chamber, baby.
Yeah.
Bro, we're like halfway through it. And whatever, okay, I just remember this. Whatever weed I had gotten a hold of,
Yep.
it was the strongest I had ever had.
Right.
I don't
Well,
know.
see.
I don't remember who gave it to me or who I got it from. What I remember is we got halfway through this thing, and my buddy Mike and I looked at each other. And it was one of those moments where, see, back like in the early days, like for you folks who have experimented with the marijuana, when you get the strong shit,
Yeah, it's different.
and you're not used to it.
Yeah.
We're talking about seeing some colors and some lines and a little bit of
Yeah.
hallucination, and we're talking like fucking.
It's like
Dunsky,
going from
baby.
Budweiser to some Mind Harvest beer.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Like that plug.
yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
But
I'll have this
Yeah.
water in here. Cheers.
so we put it out.
Yep.
So again, stupidity. I put the blunt out on the windowsill. Okay, then I leave the blunt in the track, like the the window track. I pop the screen back on. I leave the window open. I figure like, oh yeah, we'll let the room air out or whatever. Like, it's great plan.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. I lay in my bed. Mike was sleeping on the floor in a sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm.
We look at each other and we were just like, I look at him. I'm like, hey man, are you fucked up? And he's like, yeah, I'm fucked up. I'm seeing stuff on the ceiling, man. You know, we were just done. And right at that moment,
Yep.
this is what we hear. Bro, there is a big knock at the door.
Yep.
And, bro, my stepmother
Yep.
opens the door. She goes, are you smoking something in here?
They're not stupid people.
No, they're not.
Mm-mm.
And I said...
I'm talking about women.
and I said,
I'm just joking.
Now, first of all, there was no denying that we were.
Right.
But I tried to pull, just like I tried to pull on my dad.
Yeah, Dad.
I said,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a cigar. Which is like half true.
Well, yeah, that you rolled yourself.
The perimeter of the weed was a cigar. I said, oh, it's just a cigar. And she goes, oh, well, it smells like something else. And then she slammed the door.
Oh.
Like she ended it right there. And then my buddy, like we started getting all paranoid. We were like, oh, like my buddy Mike was like, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna call my parents?
Yeah. Well,
And I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe. But anyway, it was to the point where we knew we were fucked.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, we might as well just enjoy like how completely fucking baked we are.
Just let it
We might as
ride.
well just enjoy it now. Like
Let it ride,
we're
baby.
fucked.
Yeah.
We'll just sit here, let it ride the snake.
Yep.
And
Why not?
the next morning, I go downstairs. Mike, okay, dude, let me tell you something. My buddy Mike left so fast in the morning.
Oh, he didn't even stay for brekkie.
No, got the fuck out of there. He
Didn't
knew
want
what was
pancakes.
coming.
Yeah.
He
Peace
packed
out.
his shit up.
Yeah, see ya.
He didn't even say bye to my
Damn.
parents. He went out the door. He was like, hey, I just have stuff to do.
He was
Bye.
committed to not getting caught.
He left.
Fuck, he left you
Left me hanging.
on an island.
He left me.
That is your house.
I go downstairs. I sit at the table.
Yeah.
I had made a coffee and whatever, and I'm sitting there, maybe having a bagel or something.
Yeah.
And my dad. Here's the thing. So my dad is sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
My dad still has no idea.
Oh.
He hasn't been told anything.
Okay, good.
Here's how my stepmother played it.
See how cool stepmom
Oh, she's brilliant.
is. Okay.
Because I knew there was no way. I certainly didn't deserve to get away with it.
Yeah.
I disrespected their house like a motherfucker.
Well. All right.
Like, for sure.
Yeah.
But because here's the thing. I
mean-
had been told before,
Yeah.
stop doing it in here.
Oh.
Okay, like there's, you know what I mean? There's history.
Well,
I had made promises, and
Oh, so that. Because I was
okay.
going to say, like,
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it's just weed. But at
they
the
would have
same
been
time-
sleeping together with you in the house.
And
Like, that's
it's-
fucked up, too. I'm right here.
So she comes downstairs because I realized my dad has no idea.
Man.
I would have known if he knew.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Straight first
He
thing.
was just cool, cool in the gang. He's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
hey, how's
Hey,
it
everybody,
going?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, what you reading? You reading the comic strips or Calvin and Hobbes?
Ooh, Calvin? That Calvin.
That tiger's funny as shit.
Hey, man. Is he black with orange stripes or is he orange with black stripes? Goddamn Calvin.
My stepmother comes downstairs. She enters the kitchen.
Yeah.
My butthole puckers.
Of course.
Gets
Yep.
real tight.
The cute pink
I
one
look
you
at her.
got?
She looks at me. She goes. She opens the fridge.
Yes.
She pulls out some like apple juice. She's pouring her apple juice.
Yep.
She looks up. We had like a kitchen island, right, where she's like pouring it. She looks up
Yep.
from like the kitchen island. She goes, "Oh, would you like to tell your father?"
Oh, man, she's not cool then. Not cool move, man. That is not cool.
I deserved it.
You would have.
Oh, I deserved it.
Yeah, you would have.
Would you
Looking
like
back,
to
Yeah.
tell your father what went on last night while he was asleep?
Mm.
And I went, I was such a fucking prick. I go, what?
Oh no.
Like an asshole. What are you talking about?
You pleaded the fifth.
She goes,
Total.
she's like, stop it.
Damn.
You want to tell your dad what went on last night with you and Mike in the room? And,
Yeah.
And so I suddenly shut down.
Yes.
I plead the fifth.
Yep.
I don't say, you have the right to remain silent. Well, I will then.
I will. Yep.
I'm going to need my lawyer.
Yeah.
My dad's like, what? And I'm just not saying anything. I'm just like, fuck.
Yep.
I'm just saying nothing. And
Racking
then that's
your
when
brain,
she
I bet.
goes, she tells him, she's just like, oh, well, 12:30 at night, I smell smoke in the hallway. And she's pissed and she deserves to be pissed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's like, they're smoking fucking weed in their bedroom, in the fucking house, like we asked them not to. And she was angry, and she had every right to be angry. She should have been angry.
Yeah.
And my
Yep.
dad was just like, he's like, fucking honestly, like,
Yeah, because you spoke about not doing it before.
exactly.
Okay, so that's
Dude, it was rough.
that's
That was probably, I would say that was the main catalyst for, I think it was only maybe not even a month later, I was kicked out of my house.
really.
I was, kicked out's a strong word. My dad sat me down and calmly and coolly and man to man. It was a man to man thing.
He evicted
Hey,
you.
listen. He's like, listen. It's about that time. Get on your own.
Yeah.
I want you to find a place, get a roommate,
Yeah.
start living outside of this house because it's too much.
Yeah, fair
You're
enough.
fucking around.
They wanted to sleep together without you in the house. But the thing is, look, hey man, I don't know if your stepmom knows it now or at that point, but any parent listening to this, like what she did for you in that situation, she gave you a golden opportunity because she allowed you to tell the story.
Right.
And if you
And
were
I pussed out.
But if you were a conniving little shit that, in some movies, like these witty kids they put in these situations, when she says, would you like to tell your father what happened last night? That would have been your opportunity to be like, yeah, Dad, well, I caught her with some black guy and they were smoking marijuana. And they tried to hide it in my bedroom. It's right on my windowsill, Dad.
Yeah.
I'll go show you right
They
now.
planted that
They
shit.
planted it, and they're trying to blame it on me. His name's Jamal. Because then it would have been like, what the fuck? Whatever she tried to put back on you would have been like, no, let's sort this shit out first. So parents, never give your kids the opportunity to explain something to your significant other, because if they're a witty motherfucker, they may get away with it. So
It was the best thing. It was, in hindsight, it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me, though, because my
There you go.
dad finally was like, listen, go live a life outside of, you're still the dude. I mean, it's not like I was still young. I was like, 19, 20.
yeah,
But he was like, listen, life fucking starts now. Like,
yeah, that's
no
right.
more living with your parents and none of this shit. Get the fuck out.
Yep.
Work, pay rent,
Yep.
do these things, be a fucking adult. I'm
Yeah.
done with it.
Yeah. Get
Because
your shit together, do you?
my dad was born in 1960.
Different time, bro.
He would have been out of his house in the 70s, probably 17, 18 minimum,
Yeah.
or maximum. I should say maximum.
Maximum. Well, yeah.
Kids
true.
were leaving home early, dude.
Yeah.
In those days, and then in the decades before that, even earlier, man. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
you were a dude. I think back to like from the bits and pieces I know about, like, because I love gangster shit. So like I'll watch like gangster films that take place in like the 20s and 30s, right? Maybe some Al Capone shit, prohibition shit, right?
They were like 13, 14, bro.
Bro, you were a full-fledged adult at 16. You were a man. Like,
that's
hey,
right.
You're a man now.
Yeah.
Nut up.
Nut up.
You're 16. Nut the fuck up, pussy.
Oh, man. Simple.
But we're coddling kids now till they're in their 30s.
Fucking
I mean,
30s.
it's just like ridiculous, dude.
Man, I'll say it. Australia especially. I mean, one thing that I think is a contributing factor as well is the fucking price of accommodation, whether it be renting or purchasing a home.
It is
in
absurd.
Australia. I think that has a big factor on people not getting the fuck out of their parents' house sooner rather than later.
I 100% agree.
So
Major.
it's not just on kids not trying to get out. It's just the fact that it's so fucking difficult for them to do so. It's not even funny. But yeah, that is one thing here that I've found different to the States. Like, kids don't get out of their parents' house. Like, they're in their mid-20s and 30s sometimes, still living at home. Like, what the fuck? That shit rarely happens. In the States, you go to college or you join the military. Like, one of the two. Or,
Well, it used to be that way.
Yeah. One of the two.
It's different now over there.
It's different,
as
yeah.
well, man.
Yeah, that's right. So
There's so much coddling going on. There's so much, like,
yeah.
I think here's what I've discovered. Like, self-agency and responsibility for whatever reason, like this shit is like being taken away.
Oh,
and
totally.
we're being sold on the notion that, like, oh, nothing's your fault. You see, you live in an oppressive system, and
Apparently, yeah, that's
and
especially
it's just like,
Australia.
yo, people still make their own choices, bro.
Yeah.
You can't. You got to stop telling people nothing's their fault. It's the It's the system you live in. Don't you get it? And it's just like, yeah, but you know what? John over there still chose to rob someone, right? And he went to jail for it. And because he went to jail for armed robbery, he's having a little bit of a hard time getting a job.
Yep.
He's having a little bit of a hard time convincing a landlord maybe to rent him something. And I mean, the best of luck to him. Hope he's learned a lesson. But like, that was a choice.
They're all choices, man. Everyday choices. Like, what are the choices that we make on this podcast gonna affect us in 5 years' time when we run for office?
Right, exactly. You know what? You know something hilarious? Like, if we become running mates in politics,
Yes.
certainly we will be, up on a pair of podiums, and some political reporter would be like, "So I have a couple of questions, about some, pretty questionable, outlandish material that has surfaced."
You've said this.
From a podcast the two of you used to host. And our response would be what it would always be. We'd just go, yes, so?
That's right. We would.
So what?
Yep. We'd be like, yeah, I said
Does that
as a
bother
joke.
you?
Yeah.
Well, it bothers some people. Let them be bothered.
Yeah, well, those
That's
aren't
fine.
the people we want to vote for us anyway.
No, not at all.
Nope. And they'd be like,
Go vote for dipshit over there across the stage.
Wayne Peoples, you were quoted as saying, can't we just enslave black people again and get on with it? Yeah, I said it. And I said it again. Because none of that's okay. Like, but shit.
Jokes are jokes.
Jokes are jokes, man. We were comedians. What the fuck? Get off
Christ
of our
almighty.
taints. Because the tank's getting full. This is where we unload, I think.
Push it down. Push down the rage.
Push it down like she got pushed down to give him head. On the bed. From a scary movie. Just like, Cindy, fucking, I don't want to kiss you, bitch. Just the dick.
Cindy, just touch it.
Cindy, yeah, just touch it a little bit. Just touch it a little bit. And then I said to Lucas, I go, he didn't get that far. He only got like 10 minutes in when they were like in the car and they're like making out in the back. And I go,
she's got her head in his lap.
no, so we sent him to bed right before that.
Oh, okay.
So they were making out in the back. And we sent him to bed right before the part where he's like, "Oh, I love it when you play my ass." And she goes, "I'm not playing with your ass." He's like, "Right." He's like, "My bad." But so anyway, we sent him to bed right before that because he was getting uncomfortable with the kissing, right? And I said something to him. I go, "Man, I bet this is awkward watching this shit with your parents sitting right next to you."
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Like, that's just, that's just how it is. Because I remember what it was like being that age, and I could just imagine how uncomfortable it would be to watch something. Because even if I was to watch something with my parents now at 36, like a sex scene, I'd feel uncomfortable. And I'd have to say something to break the ice.
It's very
just
uncomfortable.
It's still, doesn't matter how old you are, it's still uncomfortable.
Let me tell you a quick story before you get out of here.
All right, what's good?
Super quick one.
What's good?
Okay, so sometimes I troll my mother.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's not
Here's
good.
what I do.
Okay.
All right. So for some reason over the years,
Yeah.
whenever we're like visiting my mom and stepdad in Brisbane, or even before, like years ago in the States, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, it's never planned or anything, but like we'll sit down to like watch some movie, maybe a comedy or an action or horror. Like my mother and I both love horror, right?
Right, yeah.
So we watch things together, right? And for whatever reason, it's pure coincidence. Almost every time we try to watch something together, even all the way up till right now, I'm a 36-year-old man, right?
Yep.
Some fucking sex scene will start.
Really?
And my mother would be like, she goes, "God damn it. She's like, can we just watch a film where people aren't doing this? Can I just watch something with my son?"
Yeah.
And I don't have to see. It's so awkward. And she gets so bent out of shape about it.
Damn.
And it is awkward. I'm just like,
It's
sorry,
shit,
Mom,
yeah,
I
it's
didn't know it
awkward.
was in there.
Yeah. Just trying to watch Moana, but,
Right. I didn't know she was going to fuck Maui.
I didn't know. Hey. Fucking.
It's okay to say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm coming.
You came and now I'm gone. What can I say?
Oh, God. But, so this happens all the time. All right,
Yeah.
so check this out. So one night, my buddy Adam from the States, the same guy who was visiting when the incident at the casino happened,
Oh, right. Okay.
really good friend of mine.
What's up, Adam?
So he's visiting, right? So
Yes.
he's chilling at my parents' house in Brisbane.
Okay.
And my mom goes, "Hey, should we like, I don't know, put a movie on or, get some popcorn? Like, what should we do? It's great to see you. Adam, like, hey, come on. Like, what are we doing?"
Yep.
Bro, I totally troll her. I look at Adam and I go, just play along. Like I'm whispering.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
play along.
Yep.
And I go, "Oh, you want to watch a comedy?" And my mom's like, "Yeah, like, let's watch a comedy. Let's laugh."
Yep.
And I go, "Oh man, there's this hilarious comedy called Bruno."
Oh, that's super awkward because it's kids.
Bro. I go, because she had seen Borat before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, the guy who did Borat, which by the way, folks, fuck me, is that one of my favorites?
It's one of the good ones.
That is funny as hell. I go, yeah. So he made this other movie where it's kind of like a mockumentary sort of thing. It's called Bruno. Super funny, Mom.
Yeah.
Just just knowing what was in there.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Okay, yeah, like awesome. Let's watch something funny."
Well, yep.
So that movie. Okay, it starts out it's funny.
Yeah.
It starts out like the character comes on the screen and
Yeah.
he's walking down the street. "Hi, my name's Bruno."
Yeah.
Like it's like hilarious and
Yeah.
my mom's like giggling. Bro, dude.
What's
Then the scene comes. The one I was waiting for.
Oh, in the hotel?
Yep, toward the beginning when he's got his Asian
Got ya.
fuckboy with him. Bro, I'm looking over at my mom. I'm not even watching the screen at this point. I'm studying my mother's face, and I'm like, here it comes, and and then they start that kinky shit in the hotel room, bro. He pulls out a fire extinguisher and shoves it up the Asian fuckboy's ass. And all like all the white cream shit is like squirting like out of the Asian dude's asshole.
Oh, God. Right.
And then he hands him the extinguisher and puts him into like an office chair across the room, and he sets off the extinguisher, and the chair flies across the hotel room just to run into like Bruno's like cock.
Oh, dude.
Bro,
I forgot about that.
My mother is like fucking horrified.
Yeah, well, I couldn't imagine why.
And then she looks over. My buddy Adam and I are crying laughing.
Yeah.
We are laughing so fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
And then she knew. She was just like, you boys knew that was in there. And we were like, I was just fucking with you, Mom. Like, no, we'll turn it off. We'll turn it off. It was hilarious. Dude, the look on her face.
Oh, man.
Because she didn't know what was coming. She didn't know.
Yeah, she would never.
She had no idea what the movie was. She just was like, oh, comedy, sure. I totally trolled her, bro.
That's a funny one.
Oh, shit. Anyway.
I look forward to her rebuttal. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What do we got?
What have we got for you?
Yep. Well,
what is it?
We're right about that time.
Fuck me dead, mate. All right.
Any last words before we get out of here, my man?
Final thoughts. Winning if, but most certainly when Mike and I run for office. I hope we got your vote. I promise not to enslave blacks.
That's a good thing to run on.
Despite what I said.
You see, that's, as a politician, that's a promise not that difficult to keep.
Nope.
You could keep that promise.
You could.
Most politicians don't keep their promises.
They don't.
See, you got to really set the bar low.
You have to set the bar low.
I promise not to bring back slavery.
Oh.
And the masses are like, well, that's pretty reasonable of you. Thank you.
I promise that the sun will rise every day. I promise that the trees will continue to make oxygen every day.
Absolutely. See,
you're on
that climate change shit.
I promise water will remain wet.
And fire will remain hot.
You'll remain. And I fucking promise whiskey will still get you fucked up. Yeah. That's the Midwest states. We got them.
We got them.
Anyway, you got anything to say?
Folks, just, we love you. You know we do. We appreciate all your listenership. Please hit the subscribe button on YouTube.
We need to give that away.
Yeah, behind us you can see the skate deck. Once we hit 50 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we're giving the skate deck away.
We're 12 away. 12 subscribers away.
Yeah. Folks, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
on
just hit
YouTube. Do it.
Hit it like Mike's or Mad Dog's teacher's mother, who was a prostitute. Hit it like Mike was hitting blunts back in the day.
That was another time. Yeah,
Different
folks,
man.
look, we appreciate you. Definitely subscribe on YouTube. In the relatively near future, we are going to be acquiring 2 more cameras. So we are actually going to have a 3-camera shoot, a 3-camera production going on with this podcast. So when you watch us on YouTube, I mean, seriously, you can pop us right up on your TV, and we'll have a main master shot of the 2 of us, and then when each of us starts talking, the angle's going to change to, like, a close-up of that person. It's going to be like a real sort of television talk show production sort of thing.
Not on YouTube, is it? I thought OnlyFans. It was going to go.
Oh, well, yeah.
OnlyFans.
I wasn't going to announce that yet.
Fuck.
But, well, cat's out of the bag now. Yeah, we
Well-
are going to start filming this, and both of us are completely butt naked.
Yep. Hey, your friend's gonna get what he asked for, and then
that's
some.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
And before we hit the record button, each of us are going to take 5 Viagra each.
Yeah, that's right.
It's raging hard-ons across the board.
We've both been holding this table up this whole time. There are no legs on this table. It's just Viagra pills, and they're wearing off.
Yep.
That's why the table's
It's being supported
dipping.
by fleshy kickstands.
Yep, that's right. That's what's happening, people.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway.
Anyway, folks, we love you.
Yes.
We will catch you next week. And, this will be, well, you're obviously listening or watching to this right now, so it's uploaded. And that also means that the new episode of Love Lounge is either already up or is about to
coming
be
soon.
up. And that'd be episode 10
Damn,
of the Love
baby.
Lounge. Ooh, we in the double digits now, baby. Can you dig it?
Hey, man, this shit's so smooth, goddamn. Yeah. We should do one live, I think, one day. What do you think? Like face-to-face.
One day.
Face-to-face.
One day
we
we
might
will.
have to do it.
All right,
the
folks.
movie.
We're going to get out of here. We love you to death.
Peace.
And we will catch you next week.
Bye.
Peace out.